automation of cyber attacks, if it's successful on the offensive side, could lead to two very bad things. One is that it could lead to AI that becomes impossible to contain. So if you have, for example, a really powerful automated virus or worm that's able to continually mutate to hack new systems, then it could get to the point where it can perform offensive cyber attacks faster than we can contain it, because it would operate, so to speak, at machine speed and exceed our human capability to react. And then that would be able to spread. And because it would be continually mutating, we would not necessarily have any way to predict or stop what it would try to do next. And then the other important thing to think about from the cybersecurity standpoint is that we're entering a day and age where, unlike in the 60s, for example, today, most weapon systems on Earth, including nuclear weapons, are in some way or another networked. And so if you have an AI system that is capable of automated cyber attacks, you get toward this nightmare scenario where AI could either directly launch a nuclear attack by directly hijacking nuclear weapon command and control systems, or trick humans into launching a nuclear attack. So for example, hacking into missile warning systems and creating a false missile alert, and then tricking one nation to attack another. And so as a concrete example of how, and tying this now to naval planning specifically, so I think that in one of the previous talks, one of the previous panelists had mentioned the Status 6 Poseidon, the Russian autonomous, it's basically an autonomous underwater vehicle, which is nuclear propelled and nuclear armed. And it's intended as a sort of nuclear loitering munition, which can stay at sea for a long period of time, and I guess act as a second strike weapon. But given that it's unmanned, if a malicious or out of control AI system were to hack into that Status 6 vehicle, then it could hijack it and then use it to attack the US, at which point the US would probably assume it's a Russian attack. The US would attack Russia, Russia would attack the US, and we'd all be screwed. So as we're getting to this point where you have increasingly internet connected weapons, and especially nuclear weapons, you get to the point where any sort of out of control AI becomes very imminently dangerous.